Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Be Real. Dating can be confusing. You're spending time with someone, having great conversations, and enjoying each other's company, but you're left wondering, where is this going? Is she just having fun, or is she dropping hints that she wants something more serious? Today, we're breaking down 7 key signs that she's ready to be your girlfriend, and these signs can be subtle or super obvious, but either way, they'll help you figure out if she's ready to take the relationship to the next level. Whether you've just started dating or you've been seeing each other for a while, understanding these signals can make all the difference. So if you've ever found yourself second-guessing her feelings or wondering if you should make the next move, stick around. You won't want to miss this. Number 1. She prioritizes you. When a woman starts prioritizing you in her life, it's one of the most significant signs that she's ready to take the relationship to the next level. This means you become an important part of her daily routine, and she actively makes decisions that include you or accommodate your relationship. Why prioritization matters. At its core, prioritization is about valuing someone's presence and recognizing their importance in your life. In today's busy world, where people are juggling careers, hobbies, friends, and personal growth, choosing to dedicate time and energy to someone is a clear indicator of deeper feelings. Key reason she's prioritizing you. 1. Time is the most valuable resource. Everyone has limited time, and how we choose to spend it reflects our true priorities. If she set aside time to be with you, whether it's for long dates or even short check-ins, it's a sign that she values your company. She's showing you that you matter enough to warrant space in her life, even if her schedule is packed. For example, she might decline invitations to social events if it conflicts with your plans. She could be staying up late to talk to you despite having a busy day ahead. These actions demonstrate that she's serious about building a connection and wants to ensure you feel important in her life. 2. Effort equals interest. Onion can spend time with someone when it's convenient, but real effort shows when a person goes out of their way to make time for you. This could mean driving long distances to meet you, scheduling her day around your availability, or simply planning thoughtful surprises that align with your interests. Effort also shows in how she interacts with you. For instance, she actively listens when you talk and remembers the little things you mention, like your favorite coffee order or a big work presentation. She makes plans in advance and doesn't cancel unless it's an emergency. These small, consistent actions reflect her genuine interest and desire to make the relationship a priority. 3. Consistency over grand gestures. It's easy to be impressed by grand romantic gestures, but what truly matters in a relationship is consistency. A woman wants to be your girlfriend will show up for you in the small, everyday moments. This could include texting or calling regularly to check in, being there for you during both good and bad times, celebrating your wins, and supporting you throughout challenges. Consistency builds trust and helps you feel secure in the relationship. It shows that her commitment to you isn't fleeting, but rather a sustained effort over time. How to identify prioritization? Here are some signs that she's actively prioritizing you. She makes you part of her routine. Whether it's a morning text or a quick phone call before bed, she's integrated you into her daily life. She includes you in important decisions, from planning weekend trips to choosing how to spend holidays. She seeks your input and makes decisions with you in mind. She balances her commitments around you, even if she's busy with work or personal obligations, still ensures there's room for you in her life. Number 2. She's open about her feelings. Her feelings. Emotional openness is another key indicator that she wants to be your girlfriend. When a woman begins to share her thoughts, feelings, and vulnerabilities with you, it means she's comfortable enough to let her guard down and trust you with her emotions. Why emotional openness is important. Healthy relationships thrive on communication. Emotional intimacy. For a relationship to progress, both partners need to feel secure in expressing their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. When she's open about her emotions, it shows she values honesty and wants to build a deeper connection. Curiousness She's open about her feelings too. One, emotional vulnerability builds intimacy. Sharing emotions isn't easy for everyone, especially in the early stages of a relationship. If she's willing to talk about her fears, dreams, or past experiences, it's a clear sign that she's seeking a deeper emotional bond with you. Being vulnerable, she's allowing you to see her true self, which is a crucial step in building intimacy. Vulnerability creates opportunities for meaningful conversations that strengthen your connection and help you understand each other on a deeper level. For example, she might talk about a challenging experience in her life, such as overcoming personal struggles or dealing with loss. She shares her aspiration for the future, revealing what truly matters to her. These conversations indicate that she sees you as someone she can trust and rely on too. 2. Testing emotional compatibility. Opening up about her feelings is also a way for her to gauge how emotionally compatible the two of you are. She wants to see if you can clear communication, handle her emotions with care, and if you're willing to reciprocate by sharing your own feelings. When you respond positively by listening, empathizing, and offering support, you're reinforcing her belief that you're a safe space for her emotions. This builds mutual trust and sets the foundation for a healthy long-term relationship. 2. 3. Clear communication prevents misunderstandings. Woman who's open about her feelings isn't afraid to express her needs, desires, or concerns. This level of honesty helps prevent misunderstandings, ensures that both of you are on the same page. For instance, if she's unhappy about something, she'll bring it up rather than letting it fester. If she appreciates something you did, she'll express her gratitude openly. This kind of clear communication is essential for solving conflicts and maintaining strong emotional connection. How to identify emotional openness. Here are some signs that she's comfortable sharing her feelings with you. She talks about her day in detail, from the highlights to the stressful moments. She shares her daily experiences with you because she values your support and input. She expresses her appreciation for you, whether it's as simple "I'm so glad I met you" or more profound declarations of care. She lets you know how much your declaration of care mean to her. She asks for your support during tough times. When she's going through a challenging situation, she turns to you for comfort and guidance, showing that she trusts you with her emotional well-being. The connection between prioritization and emotional openness. Both prioritization and emotional openness are intertwined. When a woman prioritizes you, she's showing that you hold a significant place in her life. This creates a safe environment for emotional openness, allowing her to express her true feelings without fear. These signs indicate that she's ready for a deeper commitment and sees you as a long-term partner. Number 3. She introduces you, introducing you to her circle, her inner circle, what it means, and why it's important. One of the clearest signs that a woman wants to be your girlfriend is when she starts introducing you to her close friends and family. This step is more significant than you might realize, as it represents a deeper level of emotional investment and commitment. There's why it matters. The psychological significance of introducing a partner, introducing a romantic partner to friends and family, is a significant psychological step in a relationship. It signals a transition from casual dating to a more committed, serious bond. Here's why this is so important. On social integration, humans are inherently social creatures, and our relationships often define our sense of belonging. By introducing you to her inner circle, she's integrating you into her social world. This act helps solidify your bond and demonstrates that she sees you as a long-term partner. To validation and approval. For many people, the approval of friends and family plays a crucial role in their decision-making process. When she introduces you to her loved ones, she's seeking their validation of your relationship. This indicates that she respects their opinions and values their support, which also shows how serious she is about you. Third symbol of trust, allowing you into her personal world, is a significant gesture of trust. She's opening up her life to you, showing that she's comfortable and confident in your relationship. Trust is a cornerstone of any healthy relationship, and this reinforces that foundation. Signs She's ready to introduce you to her inner circle before the actual introduction happens there. Are often subtle signs she's ready that she's preparing for it. Here are some indicators that she's gearing up to take this step. 1. Frequent mentions of friends and family. If she frequently talks about her friends and family sharing stories or updates, it's a sign that they play a significant role in her life. This could be her way of laying the groundwork for an introduction to curious about your inner circle. When she starts showing interest in your family and friends, it's a good indication that she's thinking about taking that step herself. She may ask about your family dynamics, your friends' personalities, or even suggest meeting them someday. 3. Invites you to group events. Has she invited you to a party, a dinner, or a casual hangout where her friends or family will be present? This is often a precursor to a more formal introduction. It's her way of testing the waters in a group setting for testing compatibility in conversations. She may start asking hypothetical questions about how you interact with her family or friends. For example, my brother loves football. Do y'all watch any sports? Or my best friend is really into hiking. Would you ever go on a trail with us? These are subtle ways to gauge how well you'd fit into her social circle. Why she introduces you to her inner circle. Now that we've covered these signs, let's delve deeper into why this step is so crucial. Here are some curious reasons why she might introduce you to her friends and family. 1. You're becoming a significant part of her life. When she starts involving you in her social circle, it's a clear indication that she sees you as more than just a cast you fling. You're becoming a significant part of her life, and she wants her loved ones to know about you. Important. It's her way of saying, this is something important to me. This integration goes beyond just introducing you. Over time, she may start including you in regular family dinners, weekend hangouts with friends, or even holiday celebrations. These shared experiences help strengthen your bond and establish your presence in her life. To seeking approval and validation. The opinions of friends and family often carry significant weight. By introducing you to them, she's seeking their approval and validation. While she may already be confident in her feelings for you, hearing positive feedback from her loved ones can reinforce her decision to take the relationship to the next level. This isn't about putting you approval and validation under scrutiny. It's about ensuring that the people she cares about most see these same qualities in you. That she dosed higher acceptance can provide her with a sense of security and reassurance about your relationship. 3. Building a supportive relationship ecosystem. Healthy relationships thrive in supportive environments. By introducing you to her inner circle, she's creating a network of mutual support. Her friends and family become a shared resource for both of you, offering advice, companionship, and encouragement when needed. This ecosystem can be particularly valuable during clinging times, whether it's navigating a personal crisis or celebrating a major milestone. Having a supportive network can help strengthen your bond as a couple. Number 4. She wants to know about your life, what it means, and why it's important. When someone is genuinely interested in you, one of the most telling signs is their curiosity about your life. A curiosity about your life. If she's asking thoughtful questions and showing a deep interest in your experiences, it's more than casual conversation. It's a signal that she's emotionally invested. Let's explore why this matters and what it means. Why does it matter? If she wants to know about your life, when someone shows a genuine interest in your life, it signals emotional investment and a desire for intimacy. This isn't just about collecting facts. It's about building a deeper connection. Below are some key reasons why this behavior is significant. Indicates emotional availability. She's not just present forth fun moments. She's showing she's open to learning about your struggles, dreams, and everything in between. She's evaluating compatibility, be understanding your values, goals, and lifestyle. She's determining if your lives can align in the long term. It reflects her commitment level. Genuine security often comes from a place of wanting to be a part of your life, not just in the present, but potentially in the future. Now, let's explore the specific ways this interest manifests, and what each of them reveals about her intentions. When she asks about your past, one of the first signs that she's genuinely interested in you is when she starts asking about your past. This could include questions about your childhood, your family, past relationships, or significant life events. Why this matters: your past shapes who you are today, and by learning about it, she's trying to understand the experience that have influenced you. This curiosity shows she wants to know the real you beyond what's visible on the surface. What it reveals: she's interested in your personal growth. Questions about your past often lead to discussions about how you've grown and what you've learned from your experiences. She's building emotional intimacy. Sharing stories from your past requires vulnerability, and her interest is an invitation to open up and deepen your bond. She wants to know about your daily life. If she's consistently asking about your day, your routines, and how you spend your time, it's a clear sign she's invested in interest in your daily life, your well-being. These questions might seem simple, but they carry a lot of weight. Why this matters: daily life might seem mundane, but it's where most of our lives happen. By showing interest in your routines, she's signaling that she values small details that make up your world. What it reveals: she cares about your well-being. Whether you're stressed at work or excited about a new hobby, she wants to be part of your daily highs and lows. She's looking for ways to support you. Knowing your daily routine helps her understand how she can fit into your life and be there for you when you need her. 3. She shows interest in your goals and aspiration. Another significant sign is her curiosity about your future. She might ask about your career goals, personal ambitions, or dreams for the future. Why this matters: when someone is interested in your aspiration, it shows they care about where you're headed and want to support your journey. This is especially important in a serious relationship where long-term compatibility is crucial. What it reveals: she's thinking long-term. By understanding your goals, she's gauging whether your future plans align with hers. She wants to be your cheerleader. A partner who's invested in your success will celebrate your victories and help you navigate challenges. Asks about your family and friends. For she asks about your family and friends. Family and friends play a significant role in shaping who we are. She's asking about the people closest to you. It's a sign she wants to understand your social world and the relationships that matter most to you. This matters: our connections with family and friends often reflect our values, priorities, and social dynamics. Be learning about these relationships, she's gaining deeper insight into your life. What it reveals: she wants to be part of your inner circle. She's asking about your loved ones. It's likely because she wants to meet them and form her own connections. She respects your values. Whether you're close to your family or have a tight-knit friend group, she's showing respect for the people who matter to you. 5. She's curious about your challenges and struggles. It's easy to talk about good times, but someone who truly cares will also want to know about your struggles. If she's asking about your challenges, whether they're related to work, health, or personal issues, it's a sign she's ready to support you through thick and thin. Why this matters: life isn't always easy, and a strong relationship requires partners who can weather the storms together. Her willingness to discuss your challenges shows she's ready to be a source of comfort and strength. Number 5. She talks about the future, including you. Any of the most significant signs that a woman wants to be your girlfriend is when she starts talking about the future, and not just her future, but one that includes you. This isn't just casual talk. She talks about the future, including you. It's her way of showing that she sees you as a part of her long-term plan. Here are some key reasons why this issue an important indicator. 1. She's imagining a future together. The most straightforward way she might show that she wants to be your girlfriend is by talking about a shared future. This could be anything from mentioning a trip she wants to take with you to discussing how she sees her life evolving with someone by her side. It's not just about the next date or weekend plans. She's thinking about the bigger picture. If she's bringing up topics like moving in together, taking vacations together, or even talking about long-term goals and how you both could work towards them. It's a strong indicator that she's thinking beyond the current stage of the relationship. When a woman talks about the future with you in it, she's likely imagining what it would be like to share her life with you. This is a natural progression in a growing relationship. As things start to get more serious, she may start sharing her dreams and aspirations, particularly those that include you. For example, she might say, "I've always wanted to go to Europe, and it would be amazing to have someone special there with me." While this may sound like casual conversation, it's her way of expressing that she sees you as someone important to know, to include in future plans too. She talks about major milestones and includes you. When a woman mentions future milestones and casually include a sayu in them, it's another solid sign that she's considering a long-term connection with you. These milestones could range from family events like holidays and weddings to life changes like moving to a new city or starting a new career. For example, she might say something like, "I can't wait for the holidays this year. It'll be great to spend them with someone specialer. When I finally move into my own place, I want someone to help me decorate." These types of statements indicate that she envisions you being involved in the key moments of her life. She may not be directly saying it, but she's testing the waters to see if you're open to the idea of being part of her life's milestones. The key here is that she's no longer thinking about these moments in isolation. She's looking means she's taking the relationship seriously and is testing how well you mesh with the people who mean the most to her. This is often one of the first steps toward a deeper commitment, as she's allowing you to become a more permanent part of her world. For she talks about commitment without saying it directly. While some people are straightforward when discussing commitment, others might approach the topic more indirectly. If she starts talking about what she wants in a relationship, how she sees herself settling down, or even casually mentions that she's ready for something more serious, she's likely hinting that she wants to be your girlfriend. Number 6 displays jealousy or protectiveness. A girl shows jealousy or protectiveness. It can be a strong indicator that she has deeper feelings for you. While mild jealousy can sometimes be a natural human reaction when it's directed towards you, it usually signifies a desire for exclusivity or closeness. Let's break down the reasons behind these behaviors and how they might suggest she's interested in becoming your girlfriend. What jealousy and protectiveness mean in relationships. Before we dive into these signs, it's important to clarify what jealousy and protectiveness mean in the context of romantic relationships. At their core, both are emotions that stem from a desire to maintain a bond with the mean you care about. Jealousy is often triggered when a person feels threatened by the presence or attention another person is giving to their romantic partner. It can manifest as a fear of losing the person or a sense of insecurity about one's place in the relationship. Protectiveness, on the other hand, is a behavior where a person takes steps to shield their partner from harm or discomfort. This doesn't necessarily have to be a reaction to external threats like other people, but could also include a desire to make sure their partner feels loved, appreciated, and respected. Both jealousy and protectiveness are often signs that a man cares deeply and are frequent lies when a person is starting to invest emotionally in the relationship. One cares about you more than you realize. Protectiveness comes from care. When a woman feels a strong cares more than you realize attachment to you, she might display behaviors that reflect her concern for your well-being. One of the most common ways this manifests is through protectiveness. If she gets upset when someone makes a rude comment about you, or if she steps in to defend you in an uncomfortable situation, it's a clear sign that she cares about you more than just as a friend. Protectiveness isn't just about shielding you from danger. It's about ensuring your emotional, physical, and mental well-being. She's showing that she's invested in your happiness and safety. For example, let's say you're dealing with a stressful Situation at work or school, if she asks about your day, offers a comforting gesture, or suggests ways to help you cope, it's a subtle indication that she wants to be the person who helps you through challenges. It's a sign of emotional investment, protectiveness, and jealousy are also reflections of emotional investment. If a woman begins to show these behaviors, it's because she has started to view you as someone important in her life, someone she doesn't want to lose, whether it's taking care of you when you're sick or keeping you away from situations that could hurt you. She's going beyond the role of a friend or acquaintance and stepping into the role of a potential partner who cares deeply about your happiness and well-being too. She is protective of your relationships with others, worried about other women. One of the most obvious signs that a woman is developing feelings for you is when she becomes jealous or protective of your relationships with other women. If she begins to ask about the women you're talking to, especially if it's someone Nesh doesn't know well, it can be a sign that she feels a sense of competition. This is not necessarily a negative behavior, but rather a reflection of her desire for exclusivity in your relationship. For instance, if you've been spending time with a female coworker or friend and she asks questions like, so how close are you with her? Or what's going on between you two? This is likely a sign that she feels a bit threatened or insecure. It's important to note that jealousy doesn't always stem from distrust. It's a natural emotion that comes up when someone values the relationship and doesn't want to share that closeness with others, expressing jealousy through actions. While verbal jealousy can be direct, protectiveness may show up in more subtle ways. She might get quieter when another woman is around, or might subtly steer the conversation away from someone she sees as a threat. In some cases, her protective and scowl lead her to get a bit defensive if she feels another woman is taking up too much of your attention. For example, she might engage in more frequent texts or phone calls when you're around other women, or she might try to get you to express her feelings. This isn't necessarily about trying to control you, it's a way for her to maintain the closeness and intimacy she's building with you. Number 7, physical and emotional intimacy increase. When a woman starts to develop deeper feelings for you, you'll notice a noticeable increase in both physical and emotional intimacy. This isn't just about getting closer physically. It's about her allowing herself to be more vulnerable and open with you. Here's why this increase in intimacy matters. What is physical intimacy? Physical intimacy is the act of expressing affection through touch, proximity, and physical connection. This doesn't necessarily mean jumping straight into a sexual relationship. It can also involve small gestures like holding hands, hugging, or simply spending time together. The key here is that physical intimacy, whether subtle or overt, is often a sign of affect, comfort, and trust. For a woman, physical intimacy usually grows gradually as the emotional connection strengthens. When a woman begins to initiate or be more receptive to physical touch, it's often a sign that she feels safe with you, enjoys your company, and is comfortable in the relationship. In many cases, physical intimacy also reflects a desire to be close both emotionally and physically to someone she values. What is emotional intimacy? Emotional intimacy refers to closeness that develops when two people feel safe enough to share their thoughts, feelings, and vulnerabilities. It is about connecting on a deeper level where each partner feels heard, understood, and valued. Emotional intimacy often comes with trust, empathy, and mutual respect, and it forms the foundation for a long-lasting relationship. When emotional intimacy increases, it means the woman is willing to open up to you more, allowing you access to her inner world, her thoughts, dreams, insecurities, and first emotional intimacy creates a space for genuine connection, where both partners can be themselves without judgment. She initiates physical closeness and touch. One of the clearest signs that a woman is developing deeper feelings for you is when she starts initiating more physical closeness, when whether it's touching your arm, when she laughs, resting her head on your shoulder, or sitting closer to you than usual. These small gestures can be significant markers of her affection. When a woman begins to initiate physical touch, it's often because she feels safe and comfortable in your presence. Touch is a form of communication that expresses care and affection without words, and for many people, it's a natural way to demonstrate that they're invested in the relationship too. She wants to be close to you physically and emotionally. As her feelings for you deepen, she may start to prioritize time with you, seeking out opportunities for both physical and emotional connection. This can look like her choosing to spend quality time together without distractions, like turning off her phone when you're hanging out, or planning activities where you can be alone and talk. This need to be close to you also shows in the way she interacts with you. In addition to physical closeness, she may also begin sharing more personal aspects of her life. Emotional intimacy can grow when someone is willing to be vulnerable and let their guard down, and this is often a key moment when relationships move from casual to something deeper. 3. She opens up about her life and experiences. As emotional intimacy develops, you'll likely find that she begins to share more of her personal life with you. She may talk about her childhood, her family dynamics, past relationships, and even her hopes and fears for the future. These aren't the types of topics that she would share with just anyone. Emotional intimacy is about trust, and she's starting to trust you with more intimate aspects of who she is. When a woman starts to share this deeper, sometimes vulnerable parts of her life with you, it's a strong indicator that she's viewing you as a potential partner. She's letting you in her personal world, and by doing so, she's testing the waters of a deeper connection. Action: she wants to see how you respond, whether you'll be supportive, understanding, and emotionally available for she engages in meaningful conversations. Another sign of growing emotional intimacy is when she starts to engage you in more meaningful, reflective conversations instead of talking just about surface level topics like the weather or casual events. She may begin asking about your views on love, your experiences, and what you want from a relationship. These deep, meaningful discussions often lead to greater understanding and connection. For example, she might ask you about your goals in life, your thoughts on commitment, or what qualities you value in a partner. These kinds of conversations are important because they allow both partners to see whether their values and visions align.